Hi, my name is Bethany Tate, and I'm one of your teacher's advisors along with Miss Jones. She's the one who mainly calls and reach out to y'all, but I work with your students in the classroom, and it is a joy to work with them. Usually at this time of year, Evergreen, we would be inviting you to student-led conferences on campus, but as you notice, nothing is usual about this year. But while we aren't meeting on campus, we still wanted to work on establishing and maintaining a relationship with you. This year, more than ever, we really need to partner with families because you get to see your student a lot more than we do. We know that it can be incredibly hard to manage work schedules, your own work schedule, and your student schedules, especially when you have multiple children. And we're so grateful for all the work that you are doing and all the efforts you're making to get your student into class and to help them complete learning. We all wish that we could be meeting in person safely instead of online. But while we are online, we encourage students to turn on their camera and talk out loud. A lot of them like to have a black box camera off and just type in the chat. We believe that students and adults can connect more when we can really see and hear each other. For today, I just want to remind you that I'm here as your student's advisor to partner with you in helping them learn and grow. It's easiest for me to support your student when they come to our advisory class, which meets Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 12 to 12:30. If they're not here, I do my best to reach out to them via phone, email, or text, but it's easiest for everyone when they're in class. Please always remind your student or encourage your student to attend all their classes. I'm sure you already are. As another reminder, please make sure that you're registered for and checking Parent View, either the app on your phone or you can do it on a computer. It's a really great place to check out your students' attendance and their grades, and you can also contact staff more easily that way. If you don't have know how to do this yet, you can see the instructions on highlineschools.org website under grades, online, and more. If you don't have your activation key, I can find it for you, or you could call the main office at 206 6150. Since we couldn't be in person for our student-led conferences, I made this video to do a little bit more of a personal reach out to remind you what I look like, to try to have a more personal connection. We did ask your student to prepare a few things to share with you about their time in school so far. It's probably something that very similar to what you all already talk about in general, but we wanted to just sort of mark the occasion and try to make it a little more special. We would love for you to have a conversation with your student and make a video similar to this one and send it back. You could upload it directly to the slides that your student has in their Google Classroom, or you could email it to me, whatever is easiest for you and your student. And if you would rather talk on the phone or schedule a Zoom meeting, that would be totally fine. This was just an idea that we had. If you want to do those, feel free to get back to me and we can find a time that works best for both our schedules. To encourage your student, I'm going to model for them what the conversation would sound like, and I'm going to answer the questions that we asked your student to do. One thing I'm proud of from quarter 1 is the way that all of our teachers worked really hard to change up pretty much completely how they teach to make it better for online, and how they keep persevering and working through making those changes and doing all that stuff, because I know it's really hard for everybody and this is not what anybody had in mind to do. One challenge I'm having is how to help students and teachers connect with each other and students connect with each other. I think the online platform is just hard for human connection. And so that's something that I feel is a big challenge for me. And I need support in that from everybody. I think we're all in it together trying to figure this out. One thing I'm excited for quarter 2 is that I think we all just know a little bit more than we did. We know how to work Zoom better. We know how to what online teaching and learning looks like a little bit better. So we just aren't quite in such survival mode. And my hope for this year is to keep meeting with students and continuing to ask them, what do you need? What do you like? What works best for you? Because we really want Evergreen to be a school built and functioning for our students and our families. That's what we asked your students to share. We also asked them to share a little bit about their graduation requirements and how their credits are looking toward graduation. So I really hope that you will have this conversation, that if you can make a video, I'd love to see it or connect with you on the phone or Zoom. If you're watching this, it means you got me and Miss Jones' email, which means you have our email address. You should see my phone number there as well. Feel free to reach out anytime, and I'll do my best to get back to you quickly within business hours. I really appreciate the honor of working with you and your student. It truly is a joy and an honor to get to work with um, the both of you. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good rest of your day and stay safe.